Hello everyone, join me on this beautiful evening outside. Let's change from sitting in the hotel room. As I'm sure you can see, I've finally got some equipment. So for those of you that have been complaining that you can't hear, hopefully this will be an end to that. So, bullying, trolls, I'm sure we'll all agree, cowards. Those that do it online behind a keyboard, even more of a coward. Something I've endured for the best part of 3 years, which started when I did my first story in the KM, where I told my story and I explained the things I've witnessed, how little help there was out there, and how my purpose in what I was doing was to try and change people's attitudes, to try and make a difference, to try and help other homeless people, which I have. And that story got a lot of trolls in the comments. I deserved it. You know, I've held my hands up that I might have been a great person in the past, but no one deserves to be set fire to. No one deserves to have their face stamped on in their sleep. No one deserves to have scalding water thrown in them. No one deserves to be spat on, pissed on, have what little they have stolen or destroyed, to suffer violence every day, suffer abuse every day. I realised in that time that no one else was going to stand up and try and say, why is this happening? So it fell on me, and reluctantly I did it, but I'm glad that I did it. But yeah, the journalist that did that story started receiving emails that I was X, Y and Z. Now, I don't understand the motivation of these people, with which that I know who they are, because they're not as smart as they think they are. They gave so many clues. But I don't understand the motivation, because all I'm trying to do is help other people, and you're trying to damage that. But, so I have managed to help other people, because I've managed to implement changes within organisations. I've managed to put other people's well-being before my own and help them. I've managed to stand up in front of crowds of hundreds of people and tell my story and have them listen. These are people that can make a change. Okay, and I have made a difference, and that's something that I'm proud of, and it's the best thing I've ever done in my life. The worst thing to ever happen to me, I've made the best thing that I've ever done, and so that I will continue. Now, for those of you who don't know how my YouTube journey started, I was featured on a channel called Alex. Alex Kirsten, he was the presenter of a channel called Car Throttle, and he then went on to create his own channel. Now, Alex is someone that I admire, and is someone that I've followed probably for the best part of 10 years. Now, when he started his own channel, I was saving up to buy a van, because I was working in the mill, and when I wasn't able to sleep in the mill, or I was on the streets, I'd have to stay with that predator, which wasn't good. So I wanted to get a van that would make it instant that I'd have somewhere safe. So I'd saved up, I dropped him an email saying, really followed you for a long time, really like the new channel. How about doing a feature on the realities of living in vehicles, because it's still automotive related, and it would again give me a platform to spread my message, to tell my story to a far wider audience, which was the boost to my own YouTube channel. That was the best day of my life, it really was. He picked me up from work, we went out for dinner, did an interview, and you know, we just chatted about the crap that blokes chat about, and at the end of it he gave me the van. The video's in my community section for those that haven't seen it. So, amazing day. So I say, someone that I admire, someone that I've followed for so long, to just be able to just chat with them just like normal people do. And we did the follow-up video. Now, he then started receiving a load of abuse via email. That was X, Y, Z, videos of when I went through my breakdown. He said he didn't read it, I don't know. But what they didn't understand was that was so unfair, not on me, that was unfair on him. He didn't deserve that. He did an amazing thing, and then essentially they were trying to make him question what he'd done. He didn't deserve that. He really didn't. To do such a nice thing like that, to then be given abuse for it, was bang out of order. And Alex and I still chat via text, but you know, I was hoping that maybe we would have documented my journey some more, and then it would have raised the awareness that I'm trying to raise. But I appreciate he has his own career to protect, and when there's people out there trying to damage his career as well, he's got to think about himself. So I have utmost respect for that, and again, I will always be grateful for what he did for me, and I still watch his videos and I still admire him, I really do. What an amazing man. Like I say, these trolls, these bullies, to send videos and make TikToks of when I was going through a breakdown, when I was dying, needing medical help, to try and make entertainment from that, to try and make fun from that. Disgusting. It's completely disgusting. Shame on you, because you haven't beaten me. Those of you that have been following me from the start have seen the obstacles that I've had to encounter. I've seen that I've had to endure people take advantage of me over and over, because they realise my situation, realise how desperate I am, and it puts them in a position of power. Like my last job, Ralph, loved that job. I had accommodation provided that I had to pay, and again, they had the upper hand. They knew they could treat me like dirt, pay me absolutely nothing. I'd have to swallow it, because if I didn't do it, I didn't have the home. And there was elements there that didn't want me there, and in the end I was pushed out. But prior to that, and I no doubt they probably received emails as well, but prior to that, every job that I had, because I've documented my journey, because I wanted to document this journey, every employer received emails and videos to try and discredit me, to try and, you know, damage any job that I had. And they did, and a few times it did push me to the brink, as you know. But what I can't grasp is, if you pushed someone that far for them to do the unthinkable, could you live with that on your conscience? I certainly couldn't. No normal human being could. So I say I've done nothing to deserve that, not at all. I might have pissed some people off in the past, I might have come across as abrasive, and yeah, I might well have had an addiction, and I might well have had some serious mental health issues that, you know, I've had to overcome on my own, because there is no help for it. But should try and make me ashamed of my mental health problems? No. No one should be ashamed of that. No one at all. So again, shame on you. You didn't beat me. Every obstacle you created, I overcame, became much stronger for it, and in a better situation, because it motivated me to not let you win. Choke me. I can assure you of that. So my life is going where I want it to go. Through this, I've met some amazing people that I will never let go of. Yet people that from my past that I've known in my life are essentially dead to them. But complete strangers, including my subscribers like yourself, have encouraged me, cared, been concerned, done more for me than anyone else. And for that, thank you. For bullies and trolls, you're the lowest of the low. You really are. And what you're doing is criminal at the end of the day. It is. But I won't go that far, because I have no faith in the police. But it's very easy to identify and prove who you are. Think about that. And I haven't called any of you out by name. I could. There's dirt on all of you. It really is. Everyone's got skeletons in their closet. But I live my life in the public eye, so this is something that I have to accept, and I do accept, because I'm on this journey, like I say, to make a difference, to stop anyone else going through what I went through, to be able to show that there are good people out there, to be able to show that if you are a good person, good things will happen. So So I'm sorry for the rant, everyone, but I just felt there was something that needed to be brought up. As for the flat, say, we're getting there, it's just solicitors are just dragging it out, like solicitors do, over the most trivial of things. But I've had some correspondence and I can't see it taking much longer now, I really can't. So I'll be in there, I'll be able to sit my gas and get back to where I was. Now, I say it's been a while since you've heard from me, and I will try and put some perspective on that for you. Is I'm safe, finally. For the first time in 3 years, I'm safe. Okay, and I've had to live my life in survival mode for 3 years. I've had to fight to stay alive, and I haven't had a chance to process the things that have happened to me and the things that I've been through, because I haven't had the time. I've had to push it aside and worry about the moment, because otherwise I wouldn't have survived. I really wouldn't have. But now I'm safe. These emotions, these thoughts come flooding in as to why did that happen to me? Why did I deserve that? How could someone do that to me? And it's something I've got to come to terms with, and I am coming to terms with. And again, it boils down to mental health, and it's something I'm not ashamed of, it really isn't. And hopefully I can show that I can beat it, come out stronger for it, and give other people in similar situations hope that all is not lost, that with enough determination, the right will, you can overcome anything. Big love, guys. Speak soon.